What Lonzo thinks is a wide-ranging, free-flowing discussion where I offer my unsolicited views on everything from music, movies, politics, sports, religion, pop culture, you name it. If it's happening, I'm talking about it. My thoughts are unsolicited. Nobody cares, but I care. And hopefully one day you'll care too. Then we can care together. All right, and I'm back on my Prince deep dive series. What I am doing is a deep dive into my favorite song from each Prince record, and I am now up to the Around the World in a Day LP. So my train of thought when it comes to this is if I were to be stranded on a planet somewhere or whatever, on an island, you name it, stranded somewhere, and never to return, and can only take one song from that is what I'm basing it on. And there's been some lively debates and some back and forth with my subscribers, which I do appreciate in regards to my choices. So let's keep it moving. All right. So Around the World in a Day. Once again, it's been really tough to really make these choices because it's like if you choose one song, you're slighting another, which is not the case. But as I've said before, up through the Batman LP, um, Prince did not make a bad song. There was no filler. There was no turds, so to speak, in the punch bowl when it comes to his music up through the Batman LP. Every song wasn't a masterpiece, but every song was of high quality. Every song on his records were good, and I stand by that 100%. So that makes it even more difficult because once again, as a Prince aficionado, I love his music so goddamn much. Oh, sweet Jesus, love it so much, and especially during the first the first quarter of his career. I mean, well, obviously, is when he was just banging out masterpiece after masterpiece after masterpiece. Like, sweet Jesus, dude, slow down. He just kept coming with the fire every single time, every single record. So it just made it really difficult to choose, um, which song I would take off any particular record. So with the Around the World in a Day record, it was just as difficult. But the song that I choose from the Around the World in a Day record is Temptation. Now, Temptation is a song that I think only Prince aficionados are even in tune to. You can't go up to a casual Prince fan or a layperson and be like, yo, what you think about Temptation? They'll be like, what? What song is that? Damn it, it's the last song from the Around the World in a Day record. That's what Temptation is. And, you know, once again, as a Prince fan, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say anything about Temptation, about how great this song fucking is. No one. It's just something that is like, sometimes I'm like, am I the only one who sees that this song is a fucking masterpiece? Damn, come on. I know that I'm not alone in this. There are a lot of folks just like me who feel just as strongly about Temptation. But once again, just in discussing Prince with just lay people, nobody's ever heard of this song. And folks who did have the record back in the day or listen to whatever, they would turn it off when it came on because this song challenges you. I mean, it's definitely not a single. It's not something that was meant for radio, but it's classic Prince because it's him, you know, going beneath the surface and challenging you with his music, and ooh, I hit something. Anyways, challenging you with his music, and I think he's taking it for granted that people like me, his true fans, are gonna get it and really, get behind his music, especially songs like Temptation. Now, Temptation, once again, it's a sprawling track. It is a guitar heavy track. Some of his best guitar work is on Temptation, and his screams, those sonic screams that he's so noted for, are just so prevalent on this particular record, and he just takes it to that next level. And the song Temptation is pretty straightforward. I mean, he's talking about sexual temptation versus religion, and the battle that he's going through when it comes to his sexual lust and his need for spiritual righteousness. And I think that's something that we can all kind of get behind when we think about it, because think about it, sex and religion really don't come together. I mean, sex, we are all here on this earth today because of sex. Mom and daddy had to lay down and get busy in order for us to be here. Yet, talking about sex is taboo. You can't do it on television. In certain ways, you definitely can't speak about it graphically. Well, would you want to? But but anyways, you can't talk about sex graphically, and because it will offend some people. Yeah, it's something that we all do. And we've done thousands of times in our lives, and we'll do 1,000 times more. We'll do it up until we can't do it no more. I mean, I'm sure there are 90-year-old folks out there who getting it in. You know what I mean? And so it's something that Prince is totally in tune to and aware of, and he put it in a song. He just put it out there for you to deal with sexual temptation. And sexual temptation takes on so many different forms and everything. And when you tie it into a religious motif, that just makes it all the more powerful. And he says it pretty much in the song. Oh my feet. What is it? I'm losing it. What does he say? Temptation, working my body with a hot flash of animal lust. That's what he says. And once again, he says it once again in the song. I'm talking about sexual temptation, and he has a conversation with with a spiritual entity, and he's asking for forgiveness. Let me go, let me go. And he's apologizing. I mean, he's going through all these emotional machinations in this particular song. And that just makes it all the more enjoyable to me. I mean, and this is a long song too. But his guitar solo, oh my God, is so on point. And once again, this song is heavy. This song is heavy and psychedelic. And once again, it's from the Around the World in a Day record, which is his psychedelic record, so to speak. And the song is definitely psychedelic in its sound, its motif. This is a song that could have been released, in the late 60s, early 70s, and fit right in. Probably been a huge hit if it was released as a single back then. But yeah, this song is very, very powerful, and it's a song that I cannot get enough of. I listen to it all the time. It sounds really great in the car. It's a great song to listen to in the car, and especially like on a long road trip or whatever. You just banging it out. It's just a tremendous song, and it's something I would definitely listen to over and over again when I'm stranded on that island. When I'm obviously if I'm stranded on an island by myself, the only person I'm having sex with is myself, so I need something to kind of get me going. As I'm repenting and everything for playing with myself on this desert island, on this planet, wherever the hell I am. So it definitely would come in handy. So there you have it. Prince, Temptation. Is it worthy of being on your list? Is it worthy of being on my list? How do you feel about Temptation? Do you have the same type of reaction to it that I did? Do you see it as a song about religious and sexual confusion, so to speak? And just tell me, what kind of vibe do you get when you listen to the song? Do you even listen to it anymore? My fans out there, my subscribers out there, is this a song that's on your regular rotation? And if it isn't, tell me why. And if it is, tell me why. I really want to know. So subscribe, sign up for notifications. Every time I drop one, you need to know about it. So you need to jump on here and let me know what you think. It's very important because I'm checking for y'all. I'm checking for all y'all. Okay. So once again, tell me what you think about Temptation. Hit me up on Twitter, at WhatLonzoThinks. You can email me, whatlonzothinks@gmail.com. Let me know what your thoughts are on Temptation. I've just told you what my thoughts are, and I stand behind it. It's a great song. It is not the best song from Around the World in a Day, but damn it, it is the song that I would prefer from this particular record if I'm stuck on on a planet. If I'm stuck on Tatooine or Jakarta. Is it Dakar? If I'm stuck somewhere, damn it, this is one of the songs that I want to have stuck with me, so to speak. So, there you have it. Prince, Temptation. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Because damn it, once again, you just heard What Lonzo Thinks. Bye.